From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Lynsey, a children's book author, and she will be telling us about her new book. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm thrilled to be here to celebrate the launch of my first children's book.
Yes, ma'am. Kind of what inspired you to write How to Get an Alligator Out of the Bathtub?
Absolutely. This book was inspired by my trips to our local Austin Zoo with my two boys. One day they asked if they could bring an alligator home with us, and that playful moment sparked the whole idea behind the story of Alistair, Peyton, and Bennett. And as a mom, I'm always paying attention to the silly, creative things they say. And this story really grew from that sense of wonder and imagination we shared together. And it's filled with the kind of chaos and heart that feels just like life with little ones.
Yes, ma'am. So what makes How to Get an Alligator Out of a Bathtub different from other children's books out there?
It's definitely silly, a bit sophisticated, as Alistair in the book likes to say. Fun, but it makes it different is the sweet message underneath with the humor. While Alistair, the alligator, creates all kinds of problems in the house, you'll see, the story is really about the friendship with Peyton and Bennett, as well as finding the perfect home and what makes a place feel like home. It's heartfelt without being heavy, and I think that balance really makes it stand out. And this particular story feels like the perfect bedtime read for any family navigating a messy house, big emotions, and all the love that comes with it.
Yes, ma'am. And how has your background and personal journey influenced your path as a children's book author?
I've always loved children's books and storytelling. Even as a little girl, story time was one of my favorite parts of the day. I studied history and music in college and was a preschool teacher, and I'm a mom of two boys. All of those roles really have shaped how I see the world and truly connect with children. Being in the classroom reinforced for me how powerful stories can be for young readers. And being a mom reminds me to stay playful and curious with my stories. So writing for children feels like a very natural extension of who I am and my past experiences.
Yes, ma'am. And what do you hope children and parents take away from reading your book?
For all the parents listening, I'm sure you have experienced an imaginative and sometimes maybe chaotic bedtime, how bath time and bedtime can be. But at the surface, this book is meant to capture the imagination of children at its heart. And the story is about how home isn't just about where you are, it's about who you're with. And you see this with Alistair, Peyton, and Bennett's friendship. I hope kids can laugh, of course, but I also hope they feel the warmth and love that runs through the story. And for parents, I hope it reminds them of those sweet, chaotic moments that make being a parent so special.
Yes, ma'am. And where can people learn more about your book?
Yes, you can find the book at mamabearbooks.com and on Amazon, but I always encourage people to buy from Mama Bear Books to support local. And I'd love to connect also on Instagram at Lynsey Martin Author. I'll be sharing more behind the scenes, moments, book updates, and possible future stories there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.